The second season of The Last of Us is finally here, and the first episode is packed with references and connections to the video game. Today on Charlietales, we'll go over the episode scene by scene, and I'll show you all those secrets you can't miss. Ready? Let's begin. The episode begins where the previous season ended. Joel killed all the fireflies to save Ellie's life, and he hid all of this from the little girl. This secret will be the foundation of the relationship between both characters. Ellie begins this story doubting Joel's lie, and she will carry this doubt for years. Here we are introduced to Abby, one of the most important characters. Abby says she wants to kill Joel. From now on, her revenge is presented as the central axis of her story. In the game, Abby's motivations lie in the fact that Joel killed someone very important to her. I won't give more details to avoid spoilers for those who haven't played the game, but the important thing is that revenge is the foundation of Abby as a character. 5 years go by, and we return to Ellie, who has grown up and is facing a guy twice her size. Surprisingly, she beats him, and I thought realism had gone out the window here. But they reveal to us that this guy actually held back. That's the only reason she won. This bothers Ellie because she feels that everyone is underestimating her. Ellie has a major conflict because everyone thinks they know what's best for her. This thought is directly linked to Joel's lie. At this point, Ellie probably already knows that Joel lied to her at the end of last season. That's why she's so resentful toward him. This is quite evident because later Dina talks to Joel and says that Ellie is upset about something. In the game, there is indeed a scene in which Joel confesses the lie to Ellie. But in the series, we haven't seen this event yet. We move on to a scene in which Joel goes to therapy with a psychotherapist named Gail. You probably noticed, but she's played by Catherine O'Hara, who was Kevin's mom in the movie Home Alone. Joel talks about his problems with Ellie, but he can't confess to Gail everything he did. Also remember that Ellie is immune, and this is also an important secret, so Joel can't say anything about it. Talking about it would put Ellie at risk. The doctor realizes that Joel is lying and presses him to tell the truth. But on top of that, Gail herself has a problem. She says she hates Joel because he killed her husband Eugene. We aren't given more context about how this happened, but she hates Joel for it. Who is Eugene? In the game, he was a member of the Fireflies who served alongside Tommy. He also had a wife and daughter, but his story wasn't explored much. He died at age 73 from a stroke, and there's not much else to tell. Apparently, the show will change this. Thanks to trailers, we know that Eugene will appear in an episode and will be played by actor Joe Pantoliano. I think the show will give us a full episode centered on this character and how he relates to Joel. Why did Joel have to kill him? What's the context? This will surely be revealed soon and will give us information about Joel's emotional state. We move on to scenes of Ellie spending time with Dina, who is her best friend and romantic interest. The relationship between both characters is very important in the game. Both girls are chosen for a scouting mission, but they constantly disobey their superior. Ellie shows us that she has a need to prove to herself that she is self-sufficient. She challenges authority as a way of rebelling against Joel, trying to make it clear that she can handle everything. Before entering the building, the girls crouch to listen to how many infected are inside. This is a clear reference to the video game. In The Last of Us, players can use a mechanic called listening mode. With this, the character crouches to detect the presence of distant enemies. When Ellie enters the building, she realizes there's a clicker. To lure it, she throws a glass bottle. This way, the noise draws the infected's attention, and she can attack it. This is a common trick in the video game. In the original material, it's very common for the player to use glass bottles to distract enemies or to hit them. Ellie also faces a stalker. In the video game, these are infected who are more agile than the clickers. They are more dangerous because they don't attack directly, but instead stalk, hide, and surprise their victims. Ellie defeats the infected, but gets bitten. Luckily for Ellie, her immunity still works, so she doesn't transform. However, she must hide the bite to keep the secret. Ellie uses a knife to cut the bite and give the impression that she was injured in another way. As a curious fact, this wound is identical to the one Joel suffered in Season 1 when he was wounded by a baseball bat. They are too similar to be a coincidence. The series presents a clear parallel between Joel from Season 1 and Ellie from Season 2. The episode ends with a New Year's party. Here, everyone is enjoying themselves, but if we pay attention, we will notice a very interesting cameo. This man is Gustavo Santaolalla, a renowned Argentine musician and composer. Winner of 2 Academy Awards, he has participated in the soundtracks of movies like Brokeback Mountain, but he also composed the original soundtrack of The Last of Us game. It's a pleasure to see him here. Later on, Ellie dances with Dinah. Both confess their feelings and end up kissing. However, they are interrupted by a man who criticizes them and says it's a family party. Here there's a continuity error. Look at the couple in the back. When the altercation starts, the man is on the left and the woman on the right. Both are looking at the aggressive man. Seconds later, after the camera changes, we see the same couple in the same place. But now the woman is on the left and the man on the right. They switched positions during the shot change. In fact, the error happens again. The shot changes for a second, and once again the woman is on the right. These are common errors in big productions. The man in question insults Ellie, so Joel steps in to subdue him. This greatly upsets Ellie, because once again, she feels she has no control over anything. She wanted to beat up the guy, but Joel intervened. The episode ends with several people celebrating the new year, but one of them drops fire near a pipe full of roots. In the pipe, we see movement. Here there is a cordyceps root, the fungus of the infection. Let's remember that in Season 1, we were shown that the cordyceps spreads across territories through roots, and these connect with the infected. In this way, the clickers act like a hive mind. If a root detects humans, it immediately alerts the hordes to attack. This scene is forecasting that a large horde will attack the community. This never happened in the video game, so it will be quite interesting to see. On the other hand, they show us Abby 5 years older. She and her team catch a glimpse of the community's New Year's lights, so they know where to go. Abby's revenge is near, and we will surely see it in the next episode. The series is taking some differences from the video game. If we add the horde to Abby's revenge, we will surely have a lot of action for episode 2 or 3. In this part, I want to talk a little with spoilers about Joel's future, so you've been warned. In the video game, Joel dies almost at the beginning of the story, but in the series, they are delaying this event. Most likely, Joel will die at the hands of Abby, just like in the video game, but his death will be more impactful. In the game, Abby meets Joel almost accidentally, and many fans complained that Joel's death was kind of dumb. The series will try to change that, and will present us with a direct attack from Abby. Many things will change, and I hope to be able to analyze them with you. That's all for today. If you liked the video, you'd really help me out by leaving a like. That would be legendary. Also, remember to subscribe to see more videos like this. Thanks for listening. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the future.